I bet you're wondering what that secret sauce is that I use to get amazing results with my clients time and time again. In this episode, I'll show you how I mix a little bit of psychology with a big dash of black girl magic. So stay tuned to find out more. What if your dream relationship, your success with money, your optimal health, and your simple peace of mind were right on the other side of your ability to heal yourself emotionally and bring just a little bit more self-love into your life? What if the only thing stopping you from manifesting all of your deepest desires was the knowledge to do exactly that? Would you be down to find out how to do it? Well, if your answer is hell yes, then join me, Dr. Dre Cleveland, your personal power coach, as we explore topics of healing, self-love, and manifestation that will help you to finally create the life you truly want to live. So sit back, relax, and grab your cup of tea because, girl, it's time to get your life together. Oh my God, Happy New Year out there in podcast land. I'm so happy to be here sharing with you in 2023. The GGYLT admin crew and I have been talking about a podcast for a while now. And when I put out a poll in our Facebook group, our members told us what they wanted to see from us next, and a podcast was at the top of the list. So here we are. Woo! Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I'm Dr. Dre Cleveland, your personal power coach, and I created Girl Get Your Life Together as a platform designed for Black women to come together to work on healing our emotional wounds, enhancing self-love, and manifesting our deepest desires. I mean, let me tell you, anybody who knows me well knows that I'm pretty witchy by nature, and I really get how universal laws work to bring what we want into our lives, especially the law of attraction. And I love, love, love teaching all of that. And I do. But I've learned over the years that a lot of people don't realize that your ability to manifest what you want in your life is directly impacted by the things you have chosen not to or didn't even realize you needed to heal in your life emotionally, as well as how well you love yourself. So let me elaborate on that a little bit. So, the most important thing we know about the law of attraction is that it brings matching energy into your life. It's not really about thinking positively like a lot of people believe. Because if that was the case, every single person who ever thought positively about $1 million would have it, right? So, it's not about that. It's about understanding that you are creating what you focus on the most, nothing more, nothing less. What you focus on expands, period, right? So, going back to money, think about where your finances are right now. They are 100% a reflection of how you focus on money. What you think about money, what you know about money, how you speak about money. Look at the quality of your thoughts about money, and I guarantee you that your financial picture reflects it. And that goes for anything under the sun, whether it's relationships, your health, or just creating a little space for you in your day, which a lot of us seem to have a lot of trouble doing. So, no matter what it is, you can't create it if you believe in or speak about the lack of it more than you speak about having it. And if you have some past hurts or wounds around any of those things, think about how hard it is not to speak about how it's been rather than how you want it to be. So you got to heal that stuff, right? Because otherwise, it's that much more difficult to find the frequency of allowing that something into your life. Because when we heal, we let go. And when we let go, we open up for everything that we've been waiting for all this time. That's when you'll see things start to shift for good. And not even for now, but for good. Like, think about the people you've heard of that have won the lottery or artists who get a big deal. And then within like 5 years or so, they're broke again, back where they started. It's because you can't hold space for a container that you don't even fit in yet. So, yes, you might get it for a minute, but if you never shift how you experience it, and remember, we're talking about everything and anything. If you never shift how you experience it, you can't keep it. That's just how it works. And so, my mission is to help Black women heal and create a greater sense of self love so that you can begin to experience any and everything you really want in your life, especially the things that seem far out of your reach right now. So, we're going to take a quick break and we're going to shout out our Girl Get Your Life Together playlist song of the day, which you can go and listen to after this episode. And then I'll be back to tell you exactly how we do it. That's right, with a bit of psychology and a big dash of Black girl magic. Keep it locked. Hey sis, it's time to take a sec to shout out our GGYLT playlist song of the day. Today's song is Masterpiece by Jasmine Sullivan. It's from her 2015 album Reality Show, and if you've heard that album, you know it is phenomenal. And this song is one of my favorites because it's about coming to the realization that you are a masterpiece. With everything that you may have gone through, overcome, reinvented, whatever it is, this song is a reminder that all of that has created who you are today. A living work of art that deserves to be celebrated, and especially celebrated by none other than you truly. So go on and put yourself on that pedestal and enjoy the inspiration. Okay, we're back, and I hope you really take the time to check out our song of the day because it really is a beautiful song. So, back to the task at hand. In the first part of the show, I was telling you that Girl Get Your Life Together, which by the way got rebirthed during the pandemic after 10 years on hiatus due to my other brand, is a platform for Black women to work on healing emotional wounds and enhancing self love, as well as honing the skills needed and necessary to manifest whatever it is you want in your life. And I was also telling you that manifestation comes full circle when you realize that your ability to manifest what you want is dictated by how healed you are in those areas that you want to manifest in. Because we bring into our lives what we focus on most. And when you can easily align with and focus on what you want and you believe you deserve it, the universe has no choice but to bend to your will in the direction of your desire. And I know that firsthand with countless examples of how I've created literal miracles in my life right out of my mouth. And I know that so many of you have examples like that in your own life as well, even if they're small examples. And my goal is to help you to produce more manifestations more effortlessly by helping you break those barriers that are stopping you from being fully open and receiving and experiencing what you say you really want. So now the piece de resistance. How do I do that? Of course, with a gentle mix of psychology and metaphysics. That's where the magic comes in. So I consider myself a healer on many levels. And I know that there's room for all types of modalities in that. And excuse me, I have something in my throat. But yeah, I know that there's room for all types of modalities when it comes to helping someone align with their greatest version of themselves. I went to school and trained in psychology and sociology and metaphysics, and I'm also an artist as a dancer and a songwriter and a poet. And I meld all that knowledge together to create a powerful space for you to step into, for you to connect to your own personal power, including that magic that we all have access to on a spiritual level. And I like to tap into the psychology side to give you practical tools you need to help you to finally heal the spaces that you may have taken weeks, months, or even years to break ground with. Because my very Virgo side wants you to have the concrete tools, ideas, and practices that are going to get you results. That's just it, period. Right? Things that are going to make you think, process, and give you no choice but to step back and let go of the stuff that you've been holding on to, because we don't have no time for staying stuck and feeling locked up in 2023. Okay. And on our platform, so far in the last couple of years, we've done workshops on shadow work. We've explored boundaries with our Black Girl Boundary Bible. We've explored and discussed mental health, amongst other things. And my Libra stellium now, though, loves love and beauty and expression through art, and wants you to really connect to what it means to love you in the many ways that that can show up, so that you are more naturally surrounding yourself with the energy of deservedness and confidence and self-worth that will supercharge your ability to manifest quickly. Because I can't tell you how many times I've talked to a woman, especially a Black woman, and she's coming to me beat up from the world, letting experience teach her that she's not worth more than that cheating boyfriend or that grimy paycheck she's getting. And guess what? That energy is creating more of. Yes, ma'am. More space for life to keep reminding her that she's not worth what she really wants. And that's on the door on my watch, right? Because I need you to fully be in love with yourself and knowing without a doubt that everything is yours if you want it, because you deserve. Okay? Come on, sis. Say it with me. I deserve. Uh huh. And I'm going to tell you right now that this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to that magic you got to tap into. But so far in Girl Get Your Life Together, we've done that with gratitude and self love challenges in our Facebook group. We've done some art therapy. We've even, well, now we're planning our first ever self love super summit coming this summer. So stay tuned for that. So we're really excited about that. And lastly, my very witchy side is tuned in and tapped into oracles, chakras, crystals, numerology, and those universal laws and such, because that's where the real magic is, right? So, knowing how to work with your intuition, understand your energy, learn how to master your birthright, which is that you literally are part of an entire beautiful and loving stream of consciousness that works in tandem with you, not against you. In fact, it is you. So, as you learn to master yourself and you learn to master the universe, that's when you know that whatever you say you want in your life is only a matter of time and never out of reach, because you start to get real clear that you are the catalyst and the key. Yes. I get goosebumps just saying that, because we all deserve to know that we really do have the power to create our own personal paradise, even if it's just simple peace of mind in all the crazy you deal with every day. Because this world, our ancestral heritage as a whole, very often our daily experiences has tried to teach us that we are powerless to create something other than more of the same in our lives. And girl, I really want to introduce you to your power on a whole other level, okay? Come on, somebody. Now. But seriously, I do hope that this has helped you to understand how we work on Girl Get Your Life Together. And it's not just me. We are creating entire sisterhood of women who are dedicated to this work, who are dedicated to growing themselves, building themselves, giving themselves the power to create whatever it is that they say they want, so that they are under no one else's thumb but their own. And that's what we're working towards together. So I really hope that this gives you a, a better idea of what we do with GGYLT, and give you a reason to come back and listen to this podcast as we continue to add more to teach you, to give you some more skills and tools through this venue and through our Facebook group, which you are welcome to join at any time. Just find us on Facebook, Girl Get Your Life Together, Heal, Love, Manifest. Just look for us. Like our fan page, which is also Girl Get Your Life Together. And come and join us in our new membership. So I have to tell you this. Okay. This isn't a secret, but I want y'all to know that we also have a membership that is already very strong and up and running called the Sister Circle. Girl Get Your Life Together Sister Circle. But that is our sorority level membership. That is not easy to get into. And what we did do to make it accessible for everyone is this year we have started a new membership, and it's just now starting. You're the first people to hear about it, called the Heal Love Manifest Circle. And that is going to be where I am able to openly share a lot of the tools that I've used with clients that have helped them to move forward to in that healing space, in that self-love space, in their ability to manifest more the things that are important to them. And I want to be able to share that with women all over, especially Black women. And I want you to be able to have easy access to that. So stay tuned, but you can visit us at Girl Get Your Life Together or ggylt.com for more information about that. And then I want you to stay tuned because we're going to pull a card from one of my favorite Oracle decks at the end to give you some inspiration to move you forward on your day. But right now, let's check out this week's poll question. Hey sis, thanks for tuning in. And now we want to get your opinion on this episode's poll. Are you more of a science girl? Do you lean on your Black girl magic? Or do you use both modalities to get your life together? If you're listening to us on Spotify, make sure you check our episode poll and weigh in there. And we'll see you in the next episode. Okay, so we're going to end our episode today with a pull of one of the cards from one of my favorite Oracle decks. For those of you who don't know, I do Oracle card readings fairly regularly for the members of the Sister Circle, the Girl Get Your Life Together Sister Circle. And I tend to use cards from one of my decks. And one of the ones that is my favorite deck is Numerology Guidance Cards. And of course, you could probably find them on Amazon or something like that by Michelle Buchanan. These are her cards. This is her deck. I've had this deck for a really long time. And at the end of each show, I am going to pull a card that's going to give you some inspiration as to what you can focus on or lean toward before we meet again. So, right now, I'm asking these cards, my spirit guides, and all who have my best interests at heart to give me a card that will speak to you. Okay. And the card that we have today is Abundance, which is an amazing card to get because this is a new year and the whole essence of this year already is abundance, bringing in newness. Right now, it's the very beginning of January, if you're listening to this later. And January 1st was on a Sunday. And I saw a few people, including my partner, saying that it felt so good for the first of the year to be on a Sunday, making it so peaceful, so serene, so open. And that's what abundance is, right? And the whole point of what we do here at Girl Get Your Life Together is to open up our channels of abundance, to bring in the newness of the experiences that we want to have in our lives. So this card is an amazing card to start with. First of all, the numbers on this card are exceptionally important because it is the number 88. And 88 is a master number, meaning it's a double number. It amplifies the number 8 energy. If you are into numerology, then you know what I am referring to. But if not, this is a brief tutorial, right? So 8 is a number of abundance. It's a number of bringing in, like a harvest. And so we have double eights here, and double eights give us the feeling of amplification of the harvest that we're reaping. And right now we're still in January, so January is really not the beginning of the new year. It's really still a time for hibernating and, reflecting, thinking about the things that we want to release from our lives, because as we release them, we make room for the abundance that we are seeking. And when we start to manifest those things, right, they come out of clean soil. We want to have clean soil. And what that means too is that as we are releasing, we're moving things away, we're pulling roots, right? Planting holes for our seeds, all of that in preparation for the energy of abundance, right? So a lot of times, like, we do try to create new things on top of cocky, if you know what I mean. But, you know, we want to make a real practice of clearing the way so that abundance can find us. And that's really exactly what we do with Girl Get Your Life Together. So, like we were just talking about, with all of the tools that we have that are based in psychology, but all of the tools that we have too that are based in just our general real Black girl magic and the way that the universe works. Those things put together is going to help us to create that new space that abundance is going to show up in for us. So this is an amazing card for us to end with. And I'm really excited about this whole journey that we're going to be on together, because I really believe that we are going to create that space together. So I can't wait to see you on the next episode. And I wish you all the best in this very, very happy new year. Ciao.